Hi guys, you are welcome again to my YouTube channel. Should in case you are new to this channel, my name is Farmer Tanto. I'm a grassroots environmental activist, I'm a farmer, I'm a social entrepreneur. And in this episode, I want to introduce to you Hydraform's interlocking technology. Have you ever heard about this technology? This is how I built the eco village, the eco lodge that you are seeing with Hydraform. So Hydraform is a South African technology that started in 1988 and it is gradually spreading throughout Africa. This is one of the most low-cost ways of building that you can ever imagine. When I learned about this technology, I had to travel to Johannesburg to do some research about it. And back here, we decided to experiment, just by watching videos and then trying to see how we could raise up this structure here. So interestingly, with Hydraform interlocking blocks, you use normal soil that you use to build any kind of normal, sun-dry bricks kind of houses with. I am not a builder by profession, but as an environmentalist, when I see something new that is exciting, I always like to go into it, to research about it. When I research about Hydraform interlocking blocks, so we got somebody that produced us the blocks. It's very easy to produce Hydraform interlocking blocks. So what you do is you get soil, the kind of normal soil that we use probably at the grassroots here in Bamenda to build houses with it, and then you grind the soil. You measure 6 wheelbarrows of the soil and then add 1 bag of cement, so that when you put in the machine, when you measure in a little bucket and put in the machine, a machine that uses hydraulic, it gives you one of these blocks. And when you pack the blocks, cover it, in 2 weeks, it is set and it is ready for construction. During construction of Hydraform interlocking blocks, it's kind of very interesting. You just need to do dry packing. You don't need mortar, you don't need sand, you don't need cement, you don't need gravels. That is why it is called low cost, because building with Hydraform, you save 20 to 30% cost compared to any other form of building that you can ever imagine. Interestingly, when you want to build Hydraform blocks, after your blocks must have been set, so you just need to put mortar with cement on the first layer and then you line up the blocks, but the rest of the layers is just dry packed. Let me just show you how it works. Hydraform interlocking blocks, so you have the male and the female. So what you do, you place your block. Once you must have put the first layer with mortar, and then you just so you interlock with male and female. So you see, this is all about building with Hydraform interlocking blocks. When you see the whole of my eco lodge here, it is just dry packed. When you build Hydraform interlocking blocks, you can actually dismantle the whole building. If you are sent away from here, you can dismantle the whole building and go and build another house somewhere. But today, I want to tell you about the environmental benefits of building with Hydraform interlocking blocks. The first benefit is that it regulates temperature. When places are cold outside, inside the house is very warm. And vice versa, when places are warm outside, inside the house is very cold and fresh. Hydraform interlocking blocks is very resistant. It can resist the highest earthquake that you can ever imagine. If you build Hydraform interlocking blocks, where there is an earthquake, the building can never collapse. It is just going to shake like that and it will stabilize. And it is bulletproof, because the blocks are so strong and bulletproof. No bullet can penetrate into Hydraform interlocking blocks. And just the beauty of the blocks when you build with it. Hi viewers, after the construction with Hydraform interlocking blocks, one of the last steps to do is finishing. So we started doing some finishing by dressing all the corners and then painting. I prefer gray paint, but some people use white, some people use yellow paint to paint just the corners of the building, as just the corners of the building, you know. And then one of our goal is to reconnect city dwellers back to ecological lifestyle. Like I can see, we started doing some interior design. Just the ceiling of my eco lodge is made out of bamboo, local materials. We want to encourage people to go into local materials. At some point, you may notice that some of the chairs inside the living room is made out of a leather, but we'll soon change all of this and put bamboo chairs, chairs made out of cane, chairs made out of local materials. So we want to collect arts and crafts of the northwest region of Cameroon and bring them together. So this is going to be like a learning center. Interestingly, as an environmentalist, I love landscape designs. If you build a house, no matter the beauty of your house, if you don't put beautiful flowers, your house will just be like a monument. So you can see around my eco lodge, we had to put some flowers, to make it look beautiful. Like you can see here, this is a miniature flower garden. Here we have a pygmy date palm. This pygmy date palm is one of the best palms that you can ever plant around your property because the maximum height is 3 meters. It doesn't grow more than 3 meters. So bringing nature at your doorsteps makes everything just blend, and you can feel some little paradise right at your doorstep. We also want to encourage people, a lot of people build houses in the cities and they paved almost the whole yard, and this is what causes a lot of heat during the dry season. So you see here in my eco lodge, we have paved just the footpath, the main footpath to get into the house, and then we have put some greeneries. At the peak of dry season, the whole of this eco lodge is just fresh and beautiful. One of the best advantages of building with Hydraform interlocking blocks, if you are building just a bungalow, you don't need any pillar, you don't need any rods, you don't need any cement, you don't need any gravels. You just do dry packed, and then you dress the corners of the building and then paint it with any color of your choice. By so doing, you save 20 to 30% cost compared to any other form of building. So you can see at some point in future, a lot of hospitals and schools will be built with Hydraform interlocking blocks, which will be very cheap. You don't need like some kind of expatriate, to come and teach you how to build Hydraform interlocking blocks. We watch just videos and we're able to raise up this structure, and every other structure in this eco village is going to be built with Hydraform interlocking blocks. A lot of people have always asked me, what did I use, to hold the roof of the building so that probably it is not taken away by wind. When we are building with Hydraform interlocking blocks, at the level of the window here, you need to put a 6 millimeters rod right on top of the window. As the blocks are passing on it, you interweave the 6 millimeters rod right inside to where the rafter is, and then you use the 6 millimeters rod to tie on the rafter. So that is what we did around the whole building, and it is now stabilizing the whole roof. No matter the intensity of the wind, it can never pull off the roof of this building. Viewers, it is high time that Africa must be transformed. If Africa must be transformed, we need to harness all the potentials that we have in Africa and see how we can make good use of it. We don't need to import, Western technology in construction, because we can use just our local materials and then do our construction. Please, if you are new to my channel, do me a favor to subscribe to this video, like this video, share this video, and together we are going to make Africa great. I am Farmer. No farmer, no future. Peace and blessings.